Hi, everybody. This is the Laura Show, where we talk about anything and
And basing
yeah, I see your basin, where we talk about anything
everything.
and everything. I'll wait till her bass kicks off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Got carried away there.
Yeah.
Love my bass, man. Love my bass.
Well, how you doing, Miss Laura?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Okay. Since we talk about anything and everything, I'm just going to ask you today. We're just going to ask some simple questions.
Mhm.
What is a movie that you've seen lately that was really good?
I'd have to say Paranormal Activity 3 was really good. And Devil's House was awesome. That's one of the best 2008, 70, 80s type of movies I've ever seen in my life. It was so good that you couldn't tell if it was a 70s or 80s movie, but what was funny was how I caught it, because I'm a good observer, so I analyzed. I saw this car driving by in the movie that was a 2008, and I said, oh, shit. I said, okay, it's not a 70s, 80s movie, it's a 2008, because you saw it and then you hear the car alarms and everything going off, but it was like the most awesome movie ever, and it was about satanic cults and witchcraft, which is my favorite segment anyway, so I love horror movies. I'm a horror buff. That's my favorite thing. I don't think they make enough horror movies. I think they need to make more horror movies, and they don't make good horror movies anymore. If it don't have titties, ass, or dick or anything in it, well, we can't show that movie, because they think everybody has the mentality that they got to see ass, dick, pussy. I'm sorry. If I want to see that shit, I'll go do that stuff. I don't need to watch a softcore porn horror movie. Just give me some guts and some blood and some stabbing, and I'm good. I don't need to see titties as you're stabbing the person, you know. But other than that, that was an awesome movie.
Okay. I noticed that they've come up with a lot of remakes and stuff. What's one of the best remakes to an old classic that you've seen lately?
Can't think of any really off the top of my
I'll tell
head.
you one, and I know you're going to agree with me. The new Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. You know what I liked about it? No sex.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that. I don't think certain horror movies should mix that type of stuff with that.
Now, what did you think about the remakes to Friday the 13th and Halloween?
Friday the 13th was intelligent horror. I'll tell you why. Because the Jason that they had for it, he was a thinker. That's
Right.
what made the movie very special.
Plus, he ran. That kind of
Yeah.
messed me up.
Yeah.
He was scary running.
I mean, I'm always going to be down with my, 1930s movies all the way up into the 80s. I'm always going to be a fan of those, and even the remakes and everything. But I'm always going to put my old ones up there. But that was like the best remake to the Jason and the Elm Street.
Remake the Halloween.
Which one, the Rob Zombie one or the
The
other?
Rob Zombies.
The Rob Zombies were good, but the problem with Rob Zombie that I have on, I love him to death, is that he makes excellent movies, and then his fans come out there and act like he wasn't dark or sinister or sick or morbid enough, so then he's got to turn it into some sort of rape fetish or whatever, and I don't think that's really necessary.
I noticed he always has to go extreme, so people say, oh, that's a Rob Zombie movie.
I was really disappointed. A lot of people liked Devil's Rejects. I didn't like it. I thought it sucked. And I know people, boo, but I'm sorry, suck dick. Was it House of a Thousand Corpses? Top notch. I mean, I was such a big fan. I got all the figures. I got all that stuff. I love that movie. That was like one of the best horror movies he did. And then he just totally went in a weird direction with it. So.
Now, what movies do you think that need remakes?
I have to say, Burnt Offerings with the Karen Black one. I love that movie. I would love to see a remake to that, but it has to do justice and it has to be respectful. My other favorite movie is called Let's Scare Jessica to Death. A lot of people don't understand that movie. I'll pretty much sum it up. It's a vampire movie. And they think the girl's insane because she hears voices and stuff like that, but she's actually spiritual. She sees dead people and stuff too, but it's a vampire/dead people movie type thing. I would love to see a remake to that. Those are like the two main horror movies I'd love to see remakes to.
Now, one movie I was surprised that they did a remake to was My Bloody Valentine. What did you think about the remake to that?
It actually wasn't bad, but they fucked it up because anybody that knows the old Bloody Valentine, they switched the characters up. They switched the two guys up, and then changed their name. They changed their names to the other guy and switched it all around, and that's not how it happened. So, but other than that, it was good.
Right. Now, what is your favorite types of movies?
Like genre-wise,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm a horror buff.
Right.
I love suspense and thriller. I love intellectual movies, thinker movies. Like my favorite intellectual movie, I'd have to say, is Nemesis Game. That's
Right.
an awesome movie. I love that movie. I watch that all the time. It's one of my favorite ones. My other intellectual horror slasher suspense movie, I'd have to say, is Amusement. But I have a morbid sense of humor, so I like that movie. It's pretty good. But those are like the two main movies that I like horror-wise. I like karate. I like Seagal. He's badass. I like Bruce Lee. I like Norris. But my two main karate guys, I'd say, is Sonny Chiba, and some people know him as Jimmy Wang. I know him as Jimmy Woo. That's how I called him as a kid, was Jimmy Woo. He was the one that played in Blood of the White Dragon. And I'm a major fan of the Shaw Brothers. And I'd have to say my main favorite movie, too, that I liked was 36 Chambers. Not the Wu-Tang thing now. Not the rapper. I'm talking about the actual movie. But it's pretty good.
Oh, the one with Gordon Lau.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a really good
Yeah, that was really good.
Bruce Lee's not too bad, but the problem is they try to make him into Bruce Lee. Now, my other favorite karate guy / stunt guy is Tony Jaa. And I'm so excited he's coming back, and I can't wait to see him. I just hope he don't do no more caveman Ambach crap, because that shit I was so disappointed in.
The Ambach 2 was disappointing.
I'm going to tell
Very
you,
disappointing.
the first Ambach, that one should have been 3. And the other one should have been like 1 and 2, and I'll tell you why. Because they should have made it where that was like future, where he was like the ancestors to the other ones, and had it where it was introducing the futuristic thing of what it is today. That should have been 3, not the first one. So that way it would have made more sense to follow through. But that's all we got, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. Peace.